Astrolin here. So this is a live view of the Andromeda galaxy via my iPhone. As you can see, that dark splinter, well technically that blob there, is the Andromeda galaxy. And it's about 2.5 million light years away from us, and is currently headed toward us. I think it's cool that I can actually see it on my iPhone 15. And it is the closest galaxy that I can image visually on my iPhone 15, so we're gonna go ahead and grab a quick few exposures and show you how they turn out. So there you can see that galaxy coming into view. The green tint is due to the moon, as it is a almost full moon, and actually starting to overwash the image a bit. Alrighty folks, so we have uploaded our images to Google Drive, we have downloaded them and extracted them, so we will go in here. PNG files are in here, so we're just going to go ahead and convert these. I'm going to change our home directory first because last thing I want to do is screw up the home directory. We'll call this file output. Source Andromeda TIFF Andromeda 10/12/2024. We'll call it that. I don't think this needs that, to be honest, so we will go ahead and convert them. There we go. Seems all the files have converted successfully without any issues. We will now go to 16-bit TIFF and call this Andromeda iPhone. Sometimes it has a problem when it converts these types of files, and I think it's due to the fact of slow capture. Sometimes slow capture does not like to do a thing when I tell it to do a thing, and I think that it screws itself up when I try to do that thing. So we got TIFF files created, so we're going to stack these first, see how these show up. So we're going to go into this equator, load up our TIFF files, go here, yes. I'm not expecting a really good image of Andromeda, just a basic idea here. So we're going to go to composition, align stars, freeze ground, sky region full. We're going to set a mask. Do that. Reduce star or enhance starlight, reduce light pollution out there. Output file. We're going to go ahead and create one here called Andromeda stacked PNGs. We'll call it that. I believe the color spacing, everything set. So far, we'll just leave everything default, and we'll start. Okay, so we have all the files stacked. And as you can see, I wasn't expecting much, but you can see Andromeda there. Definitely have some banding artifacts that I definitely think should be reworked, so we'll add remove dynamic noise. We'll take off light pollution, I think it can do without it. Change the coloring to Adobe RGB. And like I said, I wasn't expecting much at all, so again, this is just a basic composition of the Andromeda galaxy captured with my iPhone 15. It does look like that star moves quite a bit. So once we get done the stacking, we should have a better result. Not the greatest, but that's the PNGs. We can actually edit this, so we'll go here. So we gotta remove the green point here. Go back into serial. This is stacked, so we'll go here. Yes. Yeah, there's Andromeda. It's a basic composition, nothing too fancy, but it's Andromeda. I still think it's kind of impressive that I can actually capture it on my phone, especially in the light pollution scale that it's in currently. So we'll go to histogram transformation, do some adjustments here. See if we can actually bring it up. Meh. Again, like I said, I wasn't expecting much, and I think a majority of it is due to the fact that this is untracked, and that doesn't look really that great, especially when it's untracked. So that's an unfortunate downside to astrophotography on a budget, is when you don't have a tracking mount. Although a tracking mount with an iPhone would actually be kind of sick. So we're going to load up the Affinity photo files here. We'll load these. These are the raw files. We'll nickname them raw. These are the ones that the iPhone come default with. As you see, there's Andromeda. I'm not expecting much for this as well. Andromeda iPhone. Call it that, 16-bit TIFF. We will start a new project. Freeze ground. Create a sky mask. Just brush the whole area. Call this Andromeda stacked GIC. Call it that. Leave everything default. And let it run. There you go. I kind of expected it to be a little bland. After all, it's only 30-second exposure images. However, you are gonna take on the reduced light pollution. We're gonna change the color spacing to Adobe RGB. So change it. Yes. Okay, that's actually a better photo. Even with the light pollution and the difference in the light pollution filter. As you can see, there's some gradients here from the light pollution due to the city. But yeah, they're saying Andromeda Galaxy. Now we're actually going to try something with removal of the dynamic noise. See how this looks. So that's linear. I kind of expected it to be dark because in linear mode you can automatically stretch it. So we'll go here. Andromeda stacked linear. Yes. There it is. Histogram transformation. That's kind of cool. Problem is that we have a lot of issues with the blue channel, which we can adjust here. We can crop this to remove that artifact here. We might have to crop it some more. But this is basically a basic iPhone image of the Andromeda Galaxy, so I'm not really anticipating too much of it, so we can do a little bit of background extraction, not too much considering it's not that big of a quality image. Remove green noise, yes. Green noise has been removed, and I still see a little bit of the camera lensing effect. But yeah, there's the Andromeda Galaxy. And the satellite galaxies would normally be here and here. But unfortunately, yeah, it's a problem due to the fact, again, light pollution, and plus we're not on a scope. I still think this is a really good image, nonetheless. Could actually edit this in Affinity, make it better, but I think it's good as it is. It's basically just a basic image, just a basic image of Andromeda, untracked on an iPhone 15, and I think that's pretty cool. So I hope you guys found this video useful, and if you are new to astrophotography with the iPhone, I highly recommend you try this. It's a lot of fun, especially if you're wanting to know the night sky more and see if you can spot some cool objects with the iPhone 15, depending on the light pollution. It's a good hobby to get into, and it's an expensive hobby, but it's worth it. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and consider subscribing. Until then, I will see y'all later.